9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Are you ready? Party starter, you feel the flow. I'm the party starter. Are you ready to go? I'm the party starter, party starter, party starter, party starter. I'm the party starter. Everybody, let's go. I'm the party starter. Everybody, let's go.
Hello and welcome back. This is another episode of Diwali RazzMatazz. This is Diwali RazzMatazz 2021 and my name is Annie Koshi, and with me today I have the founder of Indo-Canada Arts Council, Ajaay Modi, and we're going to talk to you about what's coming up, what's in the lineup for this exciting month of Diwali celebrations. Welcome, Ajaay, again.
Thank you, Annie, and thank you very much for joining back again to the team of Indo-Canada Arts Council, putting together the largest and the free Diwali festival series across Ontario with the support and the participation of the Government of Ontario through their Celebrate Ontario program, as well as Government of Canada through their Canada Heritage program. And we are really, really honored to have their continued support and participation of the entire community and the spirit of Diwali, which starts from the very first day of Navratri, which happens to be now. And
Right.
That's what sometimes people ask me, why 30 days? I said, because the legacy, the story of Ramayana, or the epic of Ramayana begins the continuation of 1 month in advance, from the first day of Navratri all the day 2 days after Diwali. So we thought, why not we celebrate this as a month-long festival?
Right. Well, it's quite interesting to hear you say that. What's in store for Canada Diwali 2021? I'm excited because I've had a few sneak previews into what you were thinking about, and I'm interested to know, what are you ready to share with our audience?
Well, you know what, Annie, the thought process starts for probably a year in advance. So you'll be really surprised that whatever things we are executing this time, we sometimes feel, hey, this thing is going to be good and suitable for next year. So the planning goes almost a year in advance, sometimes 2 years in advance. And as you had been seeing some sneak previews, as and when we had been discussing over the concepts, discussing over the productions, discussing over how to execute it. So definitely it's been more than months which we had been putting. And I really liked the quote of yours yesterday. And I would really say that you can repeat that quote. Will be a very good thing for people to know that it's only that minutes which you see, but there is the years of
Right.
work which make those minutes happen. So I would like
Yeah.
to say,
So what I said, for those of you listening right now, is, does the work I do look easy to you? Well, what you're getting is years and decades of experience that makes the 30 minutes that I do that work look very easy. It takes years and years of trial and error, falling down, getting up, making those mistakes, and honing our craft in order for us to have it look so effortless today. And that's often the case, right, Ajaay, is that hard work, the underside of the mountain is not often seen, right? Like if you look at an iceberg, underneath, the bigger portion of the work is under the water, and all people see is the summit and the peak, and it's much more than that. So now I'm interested in hearing, last year we had a completely online festival, and the year before we were in a live festival. But this year we've got what's known as a hybrid festival. How does that work?
Well, the hybrid word just came to us as one of the what you can say is marketing catch point or something like that. Because what you understand by hybrid is it's a mix. Like the hybrid, what is used in today's terminology is moreover into the auto. So where they say it's an electric, it's in gas, it's an auto power mode and stuff like that. So that's what Diwali RazzMatazz 2021 is also, because we have live festival. It's fortunate that we are back to live, though with some limitations. In a way, there's limited capacities, there are guidelines to be followed, and that's what we will tell to all our attendees, those who will be joining us tomorrow at
Yeah.
the amphitheater at the Mississauga Celebration Square for the annual Diwali RazzMatazz festival, the signature festival of our series. So do
Let's go
follow.
over that, Jay, in a little bit, because I think that's very important for anyone who is joining us and who already has booked their ticket. It's a free ticket, but it has to be a registered ticket with us. And let's go over those protocols that they need to keep in mind if they are joining us tomorrow. But yes, you were mentioning that this hybrid festival is a combination of both a live event that's taking place at the amphitheater or the Coliseum at Square One, and also it combines a online component. Tell us about that.
See, firstly, what I would like to mention over here by hybrid is all our festivals which are happening live are also available on a live stream on our Facebook page. So that's something which is the major component of hybrid, is that if you are unable to attend for whatever reasons, you can still watch us live at the same time on our Facebook, on YouTube, on various, and even Instagram as well. So
Right.
that's one thing which is there. Then starting Monday, we have a virtual streaming of the legacy of Ramayana, Ramlila, which is divided into 5 episodes, because it's a 4
Okay.
hours long Ramlila. So everybody, and that's the auspicious, like it's a tradition way back in India where Ramlila is performed every year in different parts of a country in different forms. So we have got that Ramlila staged, and we are bringing to you as a virtual episodes, which you can watch it from the comfort of your home, on your phone, on your TVs, on your laptops, on your iPads, wherever, tablets, I would say. So someone have.
Right.
So that's the hybrid component of it. So we have virtual streaming, we have live, which is also streamed live for your convenience, so that you can join from any part of the world. Then we have interactive competitions.
Right.
So like the
So
following
this is
weekend.
taking place over the next 30 days, I'm assuming.
Oh,
This is
yes.
not just this weekend.
No,
Okay,
not
so
just
you
weekend.
have a number of events that are
Yes.
going to happen over the next 30 days of celebration. Is that
Yes.
right?
So the entire schedule is there on our website.
Okay.
The events are going to be posted as an individual event on our social media as well as a Facebook, hopefully later tonight. But up till the 15th of October, the schedule has been posted on our website, which clearly depicts what is live, what is virtual, with the streaming link as well. We have especially not put up the schedule after 15, because the uncertainties still prevail. So we
Right.
don't want people to be disappointed and coming back to us that, hey, you decided something.
Right.
So
And it
even,
didn't go through.
yes.
Yeah.
So, but yes, what we promised with the followers, with the community, is that yes, we will be there 30 days with you every day, either in live or in virtual, whatever it comes to be. We'll stay connected for 30 days. We'll bring you different kind of programmings. We'll bring you different kind of things where you get involved. So walk with us. We are also trying to walk into these times which are turning positive, which are turning which is giving the bright side. As we had a song last year which said "Fir hoga," that means it'll
Right.
happen again.
And you had quite a number of new things last year. You had the 3D animations, you had for Roga, and you also had the virtual fireworks. books,
Yes.
which was quite unique. Now, who are some of our headliners that we're having this year?
Well, and the headliner is sitting in front of you. My head is getting bald and my hair is getting. So I said the headline is getting much clearer.
No,
But
I think we have a great lineup. You're great, Ajay, but I think if they were to see your face and my face for 30 days, I think we would not grow, but rather lose.
well, in terms of headliners, Annie, we are supporting purely local this time.
Okay.
So we are trying to create something, as you know, so we need to support the local artists, we need to support the local businesses, we need to support. So that's one mandate which we took up this year, that let's go local. There's so much talent here, which needs to be properly communicated, properly explored. A platform needs to be provided. So Canada Diwali this year has taken a step that we will promote and have all local artists perform at Diwali RazzMatazz.
Such an important message that alone is, Ajay, because arts and entertainment was one of the hardest hit, areas, you could say, during COVID. And any live event, anyone who was involved in that live event sort of space were greatly affected. And so many small businesses, entrepreneurs, people involved in the peripheral services to any of these live events, all of them have been affected. And I think one of the greatest things that kept people sane and happy were also arts and entertainment. And so when they were stuck at home, they used the online services of watching these artists on stage. But the best way, as you mentioned, that we can extend that support and build that community back is to really highlight and showcase and give them those platforms and an opportunity to share their talent on such a large reaching scale. So it's great that Indo-Canada Arts Council made that a mandate this year to make sure that we were bringing in all local talent.
On that note, Annie, what you said that, promoting businesses, giving the opportunities. Yesterday, I was attending to one of the inquiry calls by one of the patrons of RazzMatazz, and she just asked me how many people. I said it's only 80 people allowed tomorrow. She's just said, for only 80 people, you are doing all this effort. You mean there's going to be only 80 people tomorrow at the Celebration Square Amphitheater? I said, look, it's just not the 80 people. It's over 200 artists who are going to be performing between Saturday and Sunday at the amphitheater, and it will be broadcasted live on our social media channels, which is going to be having a reach of billions of people across the world. Social media so it's just not 80 people. That's only the 80 people is a limitation at this point, just to keep everybody safe. That means even the artist, the performers, the volunteers, the committee members of council, all those people. So for everybody's safety, we have taken that step. That's the guidelines, provincial guidelines and the federal guidelines. Certain people have to be maintained. So as we said, as you talk about the 30 minutes, but it takes years of
right
to make those 30 minutes. Same way over here, it's only the 80 people who are watching live, but there's millions of people who are going to be watching it virtually and joining us.
Now, for those individuals who are joining us tomorrow for those live, and remember that if you have registered, you have given us your name, and you are able to adhere to certain restrictions, such as being fully vaccinated, having your mask on at all times, and being in your seat at the start of the program. Other than that, what are some things that any of the individuals have to remember, Ajay?
So the thing is, we do have their email addresses and phone numbers, which is available through the Eventbrite, but still they will have to give in their personal consent to be joining in. So they have to have their proof of vaccination. Along with that, they need to have their photo ID, which
Okay.
matches the exact name which is on the Eventbrite tickets they have it. So
Okay.
sometimes what happens is people come up on our regular show days. Hey, I bought it for my dad or I bought it for my uncle, but this is my ID, but they will be going. But this year, that's not going to be the case. So
Okay.
if you have taken a ticket for someone else, please cancel that and get it reissued to exactly the person who's going to be attending the show, attending the festival. So apart
That's a
from that,
very important. That's a very important point, Ajay, because as you mentioned, we sometimes purchase a ticket for a family member or a relative or a spouse or a child, and if you show up and the names don't match, then that's going to be a problem. But I think people are starting to get used to it, Ajay. I think this is the sort of thing that if you go into a restaurant, your ID has to match what's on your vaccination report, has to match the reservation that you've made. It's pretty much consistent. So for anyone who shows up and doesn't do it, it shouldn't really be a surprise. Now, there is one other aspect that you did mention with regard to no holds on seats. What's that about?
what that means is that, as you know, the capacities are limited. A lot of time people take the tickets, and though it being a free ticket, they consider it, okay, I've taken it, I'll see if I can go. So there's got to be lots of people. We have got hundreds and hundreds of calls for the tickets and emails and inquiries. So what we mean to say by the hold, there is no hold on the seat, means that the festival opens at 4 o'clock. We have divided the programming into two parts. That's 4 o'clock to 5:30 and 5:30 to 7 o'clock, to give more people an opportunity to witness it live. And we are all excited to join live, right? So what I mean is that if you are not there by 4 o'clock, your seat will be allotted to the person waiting over there in a line.
Right.
And what happens is there are different programmings happen. So if a person has taken a ticket for 4 o'clock, after 4:30 he feels my interest is done, I'm going out. So the seat which he leaves out, so there is no in and out. So he leaves
Right.
out, so that seat will be provided to the next person in waiting. So
Right.
that's how it works. So because of a limited capacity, we want that to be utilized fully and give an opportunity to the people who are looking forward to join us.
Excellent. So there's one more aspect. What is the light and sound show that you have planned for this year?
Well, and you see, as we are still permitted, the guidelines allow us to be outdoors, exchange some feelings, follow the social distancing. So the light and sound is the virtual videos which you have seen last year of the 3D animation and the projection mapping and the virtual fireworks and stuff like that. So we are going to be bringing them on a large screen, along with more sound effects, with a little bit of pyro where it is permitted. And we are trying to bring them at different multiple locations, so
Okay.
people can get the feel of what it's going to be or what it's actually into it. So projection mapping is ideally done on a building, and we were looking forward to do it on a building, but still the guidelines and restrictions are there. So we are going to be having that also with a controlled access. And the light and sound show will be happening in Niagara Falls at the Oaks Garden Theatre. It's going to be happening in St. Catharines. We are still working with the city of either Brampton or Mississauga, but we have a large population there. So just in anticipation of larger crowds for something like that, we are still not able to get the compliances and the logistics put together.
Right.
But we are trying our best that we can bring something of experience to either Brampton or Mississauga, where our community is at large. So light and sound is
Yes.
basically more of lights, these large screen visuals, lighting all around, where you can take pictures, you can share it with your family and friends, and show them that how we celebrate Canada Diwali here in Canada.
Well, Ajay, it's been wonderful to hear all of this. I know I'm excited because I'm going to be there with you, and I'm lucky to be able to experience all of this live, both Saturday and Sunday. But you'll all have that opportunity to see it, because even though you may not be there in person, the event is going to be streamed live, and you'll have an opportunity to participate in it as it's unfolding in front of you, just like it is for all of us as well. Ajay, I do have one parting question for you before we wrap up,
Right.
and that is that you've got this beautiful lamp that's lit behind you. And I know that lamps have a whole bunch of significance in our Indian culture. There are many people who are watching who don't understand why lighting the lamp during Diwali is such an important component.
See, Annie, what happens is, as we know, Diwali is a festival of lights. There are significant legacies behind it. It is also celebrated as a festival where the good prevails over evil, knowledge over ignorance, light over darkness. So traditionally, we light an diya. Diya is like a deepak. which is made of, it's an earthen lamp basically. So the
Right.
concept of that is earthen lamp is that we make that lamp with the mud, with the soil, and we heat it the way the pottery is made. So the whole idea is that we are lightening up from the earth. We all get our roots on earth. If there is no earth, where will we walk? Where we are connected to ground. And lightening a earthen lamp means that we are enlightening, we are bringing in light in everywhere possible. So that's, but right now you see a brass metal lamp over here. So
Right.
that's more of an auspiciousity business connected to it. So the brass is something which is considered to be one of the most pious and the most auspicious metal. And
Okay.
to light, so wherever you will see something auspicious happening, something devotional happening, they have like a small handheld stuff, and we give that light rotating all around and stuff like that. So that's the significance. And as we start our journey today with the Canada Diwali RazzMatazz Festival series, and we want to brighten ourselves, we want to brighten everything around us, we want to brighten everybody who is connected with us and who's going to stay connected with us. So that's why this lamp has been lightened up, and which brightens up everybody, which gives hope to everybody. So that's what it is.
It's a wonderful message. Well, there you have it, folks. I'm excited. You are seeing this from the Indo-Canada Arts Council. We've got Diwali RazzMatazz 2021 starting tomorrow. It's an entire month of celebrations that you're going to be able to follow on our Facebook pages. So be sure to tune into Canada Diwali on Facebook. We'll also have it on Diwali RazzMatazz page, as well as on the Indo Arts Council page as well. So that's Indo-Canada Arts Council, Diwali RazzMatazz, as well as on Canada Diwali. So 2 days of excitement, over 200 performers in the next 2 days that are going to be there. Be sure to tune in, get out there, root for your local artists, and come out and support all of the businesses that are involved as well. I want to say thank you to the Government of Canada and Ontario for the support, the Heritage Fund for the support that they extend to our festival as well. Ajaay Modi, thank you so much for sharing your time. I know you are so busy that you barely have time to even sit. So we really appreciate that you took this time right now to share with the audience what's going to be happening for the next little while. And we look forward to it.
Annie, I'm going to add something here to you,
Yes.
to whatever you have said. We are available on YouTube as well. We have a YouTube
Right.
channel. You can go to our YouTube channel, Canada Diwali, and look at what all we have done in the last years. Watch those videos. On our website, also on canadadiwali.ca, you have got all the programming of last year, which happened virtually. Beautiful lineup was there, concerts were there, all those things are there. So go watch that. Don't remember to tag Canada Diwali. So that's something
Don't
where,
forget, you mean.
don't forget. Don't sorry, yeah, just sorry for correcting that. So don't forget to tag Canada Diwali. Join us, share us wherever possible, like our page. And one thing which I would like to add here is, it is really appreciated that you like our photos, you like our posts. But for us to grow, everybody to grow, for the community to grow, please share it forward. So once you share it, it multiplies. Once you only like it, it only stays between you and us. The link and the connect only stays among us. But we want to make this more wider. We want to grow our community. Our family should increase. So please share it, like it, and share it. That's how we will grow. And we are really thankful, Annie, that today we are sitting with almost more than 100,000 followers collectively on our Indo-Canada Arts Council, as well as Canada Diwali social media links, and we intend to grow. And this only happened within last 1 year. Previously,
Right.
we didn't had that bigger strength, but we have grown, and that's only because of the participation of the community. So remember Canada Diwali. That's our website. That is the hashtag, and that is our social media handle everywhere. So we have made it simple. We are in Canada, but we are celebrating Diwali with the world through the social media links. So join us. And now we are going to leave you with all the promotions which we have, the programs which we have lined up. So you will see a series of promos soon after this talk, and we are not going to bore you anymore, and we are going to give you the glimpses of what we have in store for you for the next 30 days. So there's another something very interesting, Annie, which we forgot to talk about, is The next weekend we have the laddu eating and the samosa eating
Oh,
competition.
right.
So
That's right.
that's something which we are trying to build the appetite for people. So that's going to be a live in-person competition, but it will be again streamed live on our Facebook and social media.
Well, Ajay, I personally think that we need to have a taste test to make sure that it's all really good. So
Off camera.
perhaps we should do that next
We'll do
week.
it after, off camera, not here. So build up your
Wonderful.
appetite. We are going to be joining you live back again in Brampton next weekend. The details are going to follow suit, and we will have the laddu eating and the competition and the samosa eating competition. So we'll join there, and then we are going to join back in Niagara Falls live from October 22nd to October 30th. The details are going to be posted soon on our Facebook page. We will have some Diwali Gupshup from October 18th to October 21st. Then we have some food festival coming up. So there are lots of things coming up. So do keep on
Wonderful.
checking us. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Insta. Join us our YouTube channel so you can get the updates. And that's what it is. Saying Happy Diwali to all of you. We'll be keep on joining, connecting, and stay with us. We are going to be there. Follow the social distancing. Get your masks tomorrow when you visit us or attend our festivals. Keep your sanitizers with you. We will still have sanitizers with you. Please bear with us. We are all going through some limitations, but we are all positive to progress together and get to normalcy soon. We're fortunate that we are now back to some live components, just not stuck to doing virtual anymore. So join us together, celebrate Diwali together, stay safe, and let everybody stay safe.
Thank you so much, Ajay. Well, that's it. I'm signing off. I will see you tomorrow at our event.
Sure.
Feel the flow. I'm the party starter. Are you ready to go? I'm the party starter. Party starter. Party starter. Party starter. I'm the party starter. Everybody, let's go. I'm the party starter. Everybody, let's go.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Are you ready?
Party starter. You feel the flow. I'm the party starter. Are you ready to go? I'm the party starter. Party starter. Party starter. Party starter. I'm the party starter. Everybody, let's go. I'm the party starter. Everybody, let's go. Here we go.